Welcome back to Bike Legend Pro, where we break down the biggest stories in the motorcycle world. Today, we're talking about something special, the return of a true classic. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead has officially arrived, and it's more than just a nod to history. It's a bold attempt by Harley to reconnect with its roots while still appealing to modern riders. This bike isn't just about horsepower or tech specs, it's about legacy. The Flathead name dates all the way back to the 1930s, a time when Harley helped shape the DNA of American motorcycling. And now, nearly a century later, Harley brings that spirit back to life with a modern twist. Design: vintage DNA with a modern frame. At first glance, the 2025 Flathead looks like it rolled straight out of a museum. But don't let the vintage lines fool you. This is a modern machine under the skin. The retro tank badge, low-slung frame, and hardtail-style rear end scream old school. But hidden beneath that classic shell is a fully modern suspension system, updated ergonomics, and improved handling. The Flathead rides on spoked wheels wrapped in fat-profile tires. The solo seat and minimalist fenders give it that authentic 30s look, but the materials and build quality are 21st century through and through. Harley has even included a digital speedo tucked subtly into the dash, blending the old and new in a way that feels natural, not forced. The new engine, Flathead in spirit, not in structure. Now let's talk power. No, Harley didn't resurrect the original side-valve Flathead motor. Instead, they've introduced a new air or oil-cooled V-twin that captures the low-end torque and mechanical feel of the original, while meeting modern emission standards and reliability expectations. This new 1,210 cubic centimeters motor produces around 75 horsepower and over 90 pound-foot of torque, more than enough for city cruising and open road rumbling. But the real magic is in the delivery. The throttle response is immediate, the torque curve is fat, and the engine note. Pure Harley. Lumpy, soulful, and unmistakably American. Ride feel: simplicity meets soul. Harley didn't load the Flathead with rider modes or touchscreen tech. And that's a good thing. This bike is about the raw experience of riding, just you, the machine, and the road. The low center of gravity and wide bars give it a relaxed but confident feel. The suspension is firm but forgiving, and the brakes, single disc up front, single disc rear, are more than adequate for the kind of riding this bike is built for. If you're looking for a bike that does everything, this isn't it. But if you want to feel every vibration, hear every piston stroke, and ride something that connects you to the road and the past, that's where the Flathead shines. Technology, subtle but present. Despite its retro vibe, Harley didn't ignore modern safety. The 2025 Flathead features ABS, LED lighting, and keyless ignition. There's no giant infotainment screen or adaptive cruise, but that's not the point. The goal here is to keep the riding experience pure, while making sure you've got just enough modern backup to keep things safe and reliable. Price and availability. The 2025 Flathead is priced at around $16,999, putting it between the Sportster S and the Softail Standard. It's aimed at the rider who appreciates classic Harley design but doesn't want the full heft or price of a big touring model. It comes in 3 colorways: vintage red, industrial gray, and a limited edition black olive with gold pinstriping, celebrating the 90-year legacy of the Flathead name. Final thoughts: why the Flathead matters in 2025. In an era where Harley is pushing electric bikes, high-performance adventure models, and global expansion, the return of the Flathead is a powerful message: heritage still matters. The 2025 Flathead isn't about lap times or gadgets, it's about soul. It's about remembering why we ride in the first place. Will it sell like crazy? Maybe not. But that's not the point. This is a halo bike, built for the purists, the nostalgics, the weekend wanderers who still believe in grease, chrome, and character. Let's hear from you. What do you think about Harley bringing back the Flathead? Would you ride one? Or is it too retro for today's market? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we'd love to hear from real riders. This is Bike Legend Pro, stay true, stay loud, and we'll catch you in the next one.